What's going on, everybody? John the Torres here in Cartagena, Colombia, and I'm actually going to be taking a stroll through a neighborhood that I don't really go through all that often. The name of this neighborhood is Castillo Grande. Castillo Grande is basically an extension of Bocagrande. Now, Bocagrande is an area where you'll find the beach and bars and hotels and restaurants, you name it. Castillo Grande seems a little more chill. It doesn't seem like it has all of that. Let me show you. So this is basically the main entrance where I'm standing to Castillo Grande. As you can see, it looks like it's just mainly residential buildings. You don't really see too many businesses in sights. There is a beach on the other side of all these buildings, and the beach seems to be very calm and quiet. I have looked into it online. It doesn't seem like there's too many vendors over there, or even too many people that go over there, because mainly when people come to this part of the city, they always go to the Bocagrande beach. But let's see what Castillo Grande has to offer. Let me take a look, and you be the judge as well. Alright, so as I start my walk here, this body of water right here is actually the Bay of Cartagena. Over there, straight across, all those buildings, that neighborhood is named Manga. Off to the right is where all the cargo ships come in. They bring in all the goods to Cartagena, Colombia. And a little more off to the right, if you can see that cruise ship right there, that's also the main cruise terminal for Cartagena, Colombia. You have cruises that come in from the United States, Puerto Rico, Jamaica. This is a nice little walk path right here. This kind of reminds me of like a Miami almost. And what I like about this walk path, it's not just for walking, but it's for, you know, if people have a scooter, if they have a bicycle, they can pass through here, get in their exercise, and have this wonderful view. And as you can see a little bit better now, all those buildings right there, that's a part of Bocagrande. Mainly residential buildings. This is the back end of Bocagrande. Nice building right there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as I just said a few moments ago, I feel like I'm in Miami. I feel like I just went into a travel bubble, left Cartagena and ended up in Miami, Florida. Just the palm trees and these buildings, like it's just a weird feeling right now. Very weird feeling. Like I said, this is basically my first time in this Castillo Grande neighborhood. So I'm liking it so far. Alright, it looks like we got a cruise pulling out of the Cartagena cruise terminal. Where they're going, who knows? Look, you got these people hanging out on the dock, just taking pictures, taking videos, enjoying this, and just enjoying this beauty here. And I tell you what, I'm just overwhelmed right now with just excitement, you know. And I don't mean to sound cheesy, but for real, I'm just overwhelmed right now with excitement, because I feel like I've unlocked a new experience, shall we say, here in Cartagena, Colombia. Like I said, I think I only been here one time before, and it was just passing through. And just to look around at all these buildings and the bay and the cruise ships pulling out, and Bocagrande, to see it from this angle, it's pretty cool, man. This is what's cool about this walk path here in Castillo Grande. They got benches, you know, you can take a seat, just unwind and chill. Just look at all this. You know, as I walk through here, all I can think about is I wish that I came through here more often. You know, I knew this place existed. I knew Castillo Grande was here, but I just never really gave it attention. I never really had the need to come through here. But that's all I can think is I wish I came through here more often. And want to know something that's nice about this area too is you can come through here with a chick, right? Let's say you got a lady friend, maybe you traveled here with your girlfriend, which I doubt, because who brings sand to the beach? But anyways, you can come through here with a chick, have some coffee, eat some ice cream, you know. I mean, unlike me, with my lonely ass, I'm walking here, just me and my soul, but it's all good. But yeah, this is definitely an area where you can come through with the chick, and she'll look back on that day that you brought her to Castillo Grande and say, damn, that's a romantic mother. All right, so it looks like I've reached the last street here in Castillo Grande, Carrera 14. Carrera 14 and Calle 6. Take it up this way. It's a nice little, well, kind of looks like an abandoned soccer field. I mean, what's a soccer field without grass, right? Well, no, what's interesting, when I left the apartment that I'm staying at in Bocagrande, a little under an hour ago, the sun was blazing. It was hot, it was sunny, and that's Cartagena, right? That sun is hot and furious. But now as I walk through Castillo Grande, it all of a sudden became cloudy. Just an overcast. It's a little odd. I mean, I don't know if you guys care about that, but I just felt like sharing that. So this is nice. I just showed you the abandoned soccer field, but you got this cool looking basketball court. Come on here, bring your basketball, and have at it. Get in a game of basketball. So I just finished walking Carrera 14, and I see this apartment here on the corner, this little charming apartment, and it looks like there's a lot of apartments there up for sale. There's signs on the window saying se vende, so se vende in Spanish, it means for sale. So one can only imagine how much they're asking for. Who knows? Let me know down in the comment section below what you think the asking price is for a building like that here in the Castillo Grande neighborhood of Cartagena, Colombia. So this is the quiet, low-key beach I was talking about here, and I just asked one of the locals here, and he told me, well, the name of this beach is Playa Castillo Grande. You wouldn't have to have guessed too long to figure that out, I suppose. Cool little tree here. Reminds me of one of them trees that you would see in one of them paintings, or in a fancy museum, or maybe somewhere out in Japan or China. So I'm surprised that not too many people over here. I do, however, see tents and chairs a little more up the way. Maybe there's a little more life over there, but hey, if you are just having one of them days where you don't want to be around anybody, you want to just clear your mind, you want to be one with the beach, with the water, with the sun, hey, you're looking at it. So you had a rough night in Cartagena, Colombia, one too many mojitos, come to Playa Castillo Grande. Come to this end. Clear your mind, relax, and release that hangover. So one thing that I noticed right away here at the Playa of Castillo Grande is that the water here is definitely a lot more calmer than the waters over there at Bocagrande Beach. And dare I say, even more cleaner and clearer. Or maybe my eyesight is just getting worse. But no, compared to the Bocagrande beach, this water is, again, very relaxed and definitely clearer. All right, everyone, so as you can see, they got the tents, they got chairs. So you want to come here, grab a seat, get some shade, well, right here. And as I look around, I definitely notice that there's families and what looks to be locals too. I don't really see any tourists in the area. I'm pretty much the only tourist roaming this beach. You know, something that I really like about this beach is that you don't really have vendors bothering you. Like you see the lady behind me, she's a lady who, like many others, they roam the beach and they give massages, you know, back massages, foot massages and all that. And they feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, where I'm getting at with this is, at this beach, you don't really have too many vendors. You know, you go to Bocagrande Beach, they're trying to sell you beer, they're trying to sell you food, they're trying to sell you fake sunglasses, they're trying to sell you bracelets, they're trying to sell you everything. And I get it, those vendors, that's how they make their living and that's how they survive. So I'm not being a jerk whatsoever, but after a while, it gets a little much just dealing with that. And here at this beach, you don't have to deal with that. Just look how clear this water is. Look not only how clear it is, but just how calm it is. Embrace a moment like this and just appreciate a moment like this. Look at these buildings, man. See, that's something that I love about Cartagena, is that the buildings here just have such a unique shape to them. It almost reminds me of Legos, like a little Lego city. And also, as I look at these buildings, I think to myself the amount of Airbnbs that are available in this area. Now, if you plan on coming to Cartagena, I would definitely recommend Castillo Grande to be a place for you to stay at. But keep in mind that in Castillo Grande, you're not really gonna find many businesses. Businesses in terms of a supermarket, a liquor store, maybe a restaurant. You got a hunger pain. So, you know, places that you maybe need essential goods, or again, maybe you just want to have a bite to eat or grab a drink. You're not really gonna find that in Castillo Grande. You are gonna have to go over here. It's a Bocagrande, which is behind me. All that's Bocagrande. But other than that, this is a cool area. I like it. The beach is calm and chill, and the buildings here are just spectacular. And I can only imagine the view from all of those balconies overlooking the beach here. This is a nice little touch right here. This grass on the beach. This is something else that you don't see over there at Bocagrande Beach is grass. And look at those full trees, man. Wow. And hey, you're probably saying to yourself, well, what's so great about this grass? What's John the Torres? Why is he so intrigued with the grass? Well, I mean, hey, if you don't want to get sand all over yourself, if you're not really planning on entering the water, well, hey, take a seat on the grass. Read a book. Have a cup of coffee. Hey, if you're coming out here with friends, bring a soccer ball, bring a football. Get some exercise in right here on this grass. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna be wrapping things up here in the neighborhood of Castillo Grande. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought. I plan on coming out to Castillo Grande more often. I like it out here. and it's definitely a hidden gem. It's a hidden gem neighborhood, and I'm a little ashamed of myself that I never really gave this neighborhood the attention that it deserves. So, ladies and gentlemen, John the Torres, signing out.